Yep, I'm keeping these little videos going. They're a thing now. So, System of a Down first formed under the name Soil in 1992 as members Serge Tankian and Darren Malakian went to Rose and Alex Pillabow's Armenian School in Los Angeles, California. Weirdly, and mostly because they were 8 years apart in age and in terms of school year, they wouldn't be a full band until 1994 in Glendale, California. So we're going to see how we get there, and also we have to keep this video going somehow. Serge would take up vocals and keyboard, Darren would take up guitar and vocals, and they would bring in Dave Hakopian on bass and Domingo Dingo Laranio on drums to round it out. Later they would bring along Shavash Shavo Adagian as the manager, but he would soon join as their new rhythm guitarist. However, after just one live show in 1994 and one jam session, they would split up, with Dave and Dingo leaving for good. Shavo, Serge and Darren would take the band's current name, System of a Down, after a poem that Darren wrote that had a slightly different name, so the band changed it up to appeal to a bigger audience and try to sell more albums. Smart thinking, really. Shavo would later switch from guitar to bass, and the managing side would go to a company called Velvet Hammer, founded by David Ben Veniste. The band would later bring along drummer Ontronic Andy Kakutarian, who would leave the band in 1997 due to an injury and be replaced by the current drummer John Dalmayan. With this lineup, the group would put out their self-titled debut album in 1998, and it would go pretty well for them. They got to play at Ozfest, toured with bigger names at the time, and they even appeared on a South Park album, truly their biggest accolade to date. Eventually they would get the attention of some small-time producer named Rick Rubin, who would sign them to his label in 1997. The following year they would drop the aforementioned self-titled debut. Which leads us to now. The band broke up in 2006, but they reformed last year and have been teasing a new album since then, even with a couple of songs. Which means that I better get through their first 5 right quick. I'll see you all soon, quite presumably tomorrow, for the full episode where I'll be covering from their self-titled to Hypnotize. And as always, thank you for watching, you're awesome, bye bye, and remember, Kirby, you asked for it.